category. Bob Ackles.
In 1953, before the Lions came into being as the Lions, he used to trundle around after Anastukas and bug Anastukas to give him a job.
This little guy came along, he said, I want to be your water baby. No, Sonny, go away. We got all kinds of kids that help out, but the most persistent little rascal you ever saw, and eventually, okay, just to get rid of him, you're the water boy officially, the rest of you kids go away.
You know, when I was the water boy, I wanted to be the equipment manager. And when I was the equipment manager, I wanted to be a full-time employee. And when I was a full-time employee, I wanted to scout and do those things, which I then did, and eventually became the assistant general manager. And then I became the general manager, and, you know.
He went through all the business of being short and listening to all the stand-up Bob jokes every time he stood up. But he took the public speaking courses. He was constantly doing things to improve his chances of being good at whatever job he was given.
And he learned football inside and out. And also the number of people that went through the Lions organization, both as players and coaches, they ended up with other teams. This gave him a tremendous network to work with.
When Bob Ackles became general manager, the Lions were near bankruptcy. But over the next 11 years, Bob turned the team around on and off the field. Playing in a new stadium, the Lions would finish first in the West Division 4 times, winning the Grey Cup in 1985, the team's first title in 21 years. Following the Grey Cup victory, Bob Ackles would end his 34-year tenure with the Lions and head to the NFL, joining head coach Jimmy Johnson and the Dallas Cowboys.
And I never expected to ever go south to the National Football League, but that just happened out of the blue.
You start with water boy in the CFL, and you wind up with the personnel director in the National Football League. And they came for him. The Dallas Cowboys came for him. He did not go looking for a job.
After 6 years in Dallas, Ackles departed in 1991, but the team he had helped assemble went on to win Super Bowls in '93 and '94.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the CFHOF.
In August of 2000, Bob Ackles became the only man to hold executive positions in the CFL, NFL, and XFL when he was named vice president and general manager of the Las Vegas Outlaws.
That was probably the most fun I've had in football in my career, because it was something new, it was different. We averaged about 25,000 in a 32,000 seat stadium. You know, so we had a pretty good run at it in Vegas until they decided not to go with it any longer.
Well, he's always loved to work, and he loves the challenge, and very systematic. People don't see very many highs and lows with Bobby. He's just very level-headed and loves people. He loves working with people. He loves working with young people, bringing them along. And I don't think you'll find many people that have ever worked for Bobby that just don't love him.
What are you doing here? I always watch the other team warm up.
After enrolling in fine arts classes at the University of Nevada, Bob could not resist an opportunity to return to Vancouver and his beloved Lions.
I called him right away in Las Vegas. He asked me if he'd be interested in running the BC Lions for me, and he said, give me a weekend to think about it. He called me the next day and said, yes, I'd like to talk. Met him out here in Vancouver, arranged a contract, hired him, and put the man who sort of built the BC Lions to what they were at the height of their successes, put him back in charge, and he's rebuilding the franchise.
To start from the bottom and work your way all the way to the top, it takes some intestinal fortitude and character, and I know he feels proud of receiving this award, and also the fact that he's had an opportunity to work for this organization for so long, and for us it's great to have him back, because now we've got a pillar that we can lean on here.